you ever catch yourself stuck in an overthinking spiral? Like maybe you send a text and when they don't reply right away, your brain goes, did I say something wrong? Did I annoy them? What if they're upset with me? And before you know it, you have built a whole story in your head. Now, let me be honest with you. What I'm about to share is not a quick fix. You can't just do it once and expect your brain to magically stop overthinking. Think of it like building muscle at the gym. You only get stronger by showing up again and again. And these tools work the same way. With practice, your brain really does start to calm down. So let's talk about these two science-backed techniques that can help you actually rewire your brain out of that overthinking cycle. The first tool is something called metacognitive worry time. That's just a fancy way of saying schedule your worry. And here's what it looks like. Let's say it's 11 a.m. and you suddenly think, what if I never figure out my career? What if I fail? And instead of letting that spiral take over your whole morning, you pause and say, not now. I will think about this at 7 p.m. during my worry time. You can even jot it down on a sticky note or in your phone so your brain knows it won't be forgotten. And when 7 p.m. comes, you sit down with your notebook and let yourself write out or think through everything that's been building up. Now you have created a safe container for worry instead of letting it run loose all day. And here's the interesting part. By the time worry time actually arrives, a lot of those thoughts don't feel as heavy anymore. For example, that what if I fail my career thought might now feel less urgent, and maybe you even have a clearer perspective like, okay, I don't have all the answers, but I can take one small step tomorrow. And this works because research shows overthinking feels unbearable when it's nonstop. By scheduling it, you are teaching your brain, I am in charge of when we think about this. It's not about pushing worries away, it's about managing them. And yes, it takes practice. The first few times your brain will want to rebel, but with repetition, it learns to wait. The second tool comes from cognitive behavioral therapy. It's all about reframing your thoughts and stopping spirals. And here's how it works. There are 3 steps to it. Step 1, notice the thought. Let's say you think, I always mess things up. Instead of swallowing it as truth, you pause and say, okay, that's an anxious thought showing up. Just naming it gives you some distance. Step 2, challenge and reframe it. Ask yourself, is this 100% true? Is there evidence for the opposite? So instead of, I always mess things up, you might reframe it to, yeah, I messed up today, but I have also done plenty of things well. Or instead of, they didn't reply, they must hate me, you could reframe to, they might be just busy, I don't actually know the whole story yet. Then step 3, thought stopping. This one's for when the same thought loops endlessly. Imagine lying in your bed thinking, what if I embarrass myself tomorrow? What if everyone judges me? You can interrupt it by picturing a big red stop sign or even saying stop out loud. Then replace it with something grounding like, I have handled challenges before. I will figure this out too. Now, the first few times you do this, it might feel awkward, almost like you're forcing it. But think of it this way. The anxious thought is like a dirt path your brain has walked 1,000 times. Reframing is like paving a new road. At first, it feels bumpy, but the more you use it, the smoother it gets. So, why do these strategies actually change your brain? Worry time tells your brain we don't have to chase every single thought the second it shows up. That's huge for lowering daily stress. Reframing literally builds new neural pathways, like training your brain to take the healthier road instead of the anxious one. And thought stopping interrupts those old loops, giving you space to form different habits. Think of it like training a puppy. At first, the brain keeps running back to its old ways, but if you gently redirect it again and again, it learns. So the next time when you are caught in a spiral, remember this. Tell yourself, not now, I will deal with it at worry time. And when negative thoughts pop up, pause, challenge them, and reframe them. It won't click overnight, but every single time you practice, you are reshaping your brain. You're building new habits that lead to more peace and less mental chaos. And remember, progress isn't about getting it perfect. It's about practicing even imperfectly. And if this helped, Give it a like, subscribe for more, and let me know in the comments what's one thought you find yourself overthinking the most. Maybe we can reframe it together.